Hello again, it's Dojo time. I've donated... No, that's not the word. I've named the dojo after the creator of the doors, the Mog Miner at Mojang, and he spread some love as thank you for it, so that's nice. Put a dojo banner, kind of let's call it a Japanese flower banner, and I'm struggling with lighting in here. I guess I just have to incorporate glowstone or pumpkins in the floor, because I don't want to put carpets here. And like this spot here and here. Although there are pumpkins behind every door, or jack-o'-lanterns, it gets a little bit too dark just here and here. Yeah. So I guess it's inevitable. Otherwise I'll have to hang more light in the ceiling, and that just won't look good. So today I'm going to start on the storage part. So I will have a row here of doors, and I will all the way down there on a one-story level only, and I will cover these jack-o'-lanterns with more birch doors. So it will be an oak floor, a orange acacia wood roof, and I think it's going to look pretty nice, although not as accessible as a normal storage, because having all the chests behind. Is that a skeleton? No. All the chests behind doors, yeah, that's just a little bit inconvenient, and on a row. And this is sad. I have to remove this little spring, but I can always recreate it somewhere else, because it's very nice looking. Maybe I should put it over there somewhere. Yeah. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about Kung Fu while we build this. Just gonna count first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've studied not a style, a system within Kung Fu called Wing Chun. It was originally designed, I don't know, by or for a woman, oops, specifically to use technique and speed to overcome power. So that's quite interesting. That it means you don't have to be superior in strength to conquer enemy. It's quite interesting. It's not all that different from the Israeli Krav Maga in terms of having a few different techniques to apply on very many situations, instead of having one technique for each move. And you also block and attack at the same time, all to make it more speedy, more direct, Yeah, so that's quite fascinating actually. So and the trainer there, there. This doesn't look like my. Oh wait, maybe I have one like that. I'll check that later. One of the trainers there, he told some very interesting stories. Because there is a special weapon called the Wing Chun long pole, or just long pole. That's basically a long pole. It's like 9 feet in length. That's about 2.75 meters. So it's quite long. And if you look at the movie Ip Man, specifically the first one, you will see him using a pole from the laundry place and fight with, using that very technique. Oops, again. And one of the uses they had this one was protecting gates. Not, I guess, the main gate of a city wall, but the other gates were, as I was told, just two person wide. Should I have this here, really? No. Which meant no matter how many attackers, you could only pass the most 2 person at a time. That meant that you'd position 2 guys in the gate with these long poles, and they could easily fend off any and all attackers. No, I want orange there. Actually, with these long poles, quite very cool actually. And since they're so long, it's not super easy to handle, but it's quite fascinating to learn. Everything is fascinating. 2, 4, 6. And here we'll go. Oh, I have to make some birch doors. So I've been thinking a lot. Should I put a wall around this little village? But I think not. It's a peaceful village in the middle of nowhere. I'm also saving material here. So this is how I thought it would look like. You have 3 pairs of doors, pressure plates, and you get access to chests there. Maybe I should have put oak there instead, because to slightly hide or blend in the signs, because I need some kind of guidance to what's in the different chests. So anyway, this road down there like this, and then the same on the other side, and then up here I've started sketching. I will add more. Okay, let's see. Does these correspond to the doors down there? They must. We have to put it from the other side. So like this. Are there only? Yeah, there are 4 course. Like that, get them all on the same. And on top of there is a orange wood. To make like this. Yeah. And then on top of that, a railing, a fence of oak, which I don't have on me. Then here we go oak floor, I think. Let me confer with my sketches for a bit. Okay, so this one should be out by 1. So this thing with the martial arts, it's funny when you talk to people, and I guess everyone's more or less the same, because no matter what style or technique or whatever you use, yours the best. And of course the trainers know the benefits and what's better with the style they are teaching compared to others, as they should, because I mean they are the masters of the specific techniques. And so of course training Wing Chun, they explain why this technique and system was superior to others. As I mentioned, you don't need to use strength, and there are since they back in the days thought with other styles, they developed techniques that would fit to meet the other kung fu and martial arts styles and handle them. I guess it all boils down to who's better trained. If you take a crappy Wing Chun or whatever and meet a black belt whatever something else, I guess the black belt will win, etc. But one thing that was, and I guess it comes down to pride. There's a lot of pride and manners in how to conduct oneself in Asia, and they always fought standing up, and they didn't retract their hands. They never got down on the floor and wrestled. So when then, like Brazilian, of course judo is based on lying down, not lying down, but ground fighting. But then when you get down on the ground, a typical Wing Chun and many other of the standing up kind of styles haven't got a clue, haven't got a fighting chance. So there's and also when they started to meet Western boxing, where after throwing a punch you retract your hand, suddenly they had to adapt their technique and add other the moves to handle that. It's quite interesting to, and I probably have said half wrong, so don't get mad for me, at me for claiming the wrong things. But what one thing we did add in our Kun, our Kung Fu club, was learning ground fighting as well. So you wouldn't be completely lost if the fight went to the ground. You could handle yourself. And that's where the today's MMA, multiple martial arts, comes in, where you can handle yourself both on the ground and fighting in the standing, which of course is very beneficial to handle more kind of people, kind of styles. Oh, I'm such a bad rambler. I lose track all the time. Let me let me finish this row and the fence, and yeah, the roof. I have to. It's supposed to. This here is to be mirrored as most roofs over there. So let me do. There's quite a bit of work. Let me do this and this, and start adding the roof on this one, so you get more of a picture of how it will look afterwards. Okie dokie. I've added the roof, or mirrored the roof. I've put some roof on this part. And if we go in here, or out, or whatever, I've added the doors, and the fence is ready. And yeah, here's, maybe should put some, yeah, let's hide some jack-o'-lanterns back there to get nice lighting. And up here, go up on the roof and bounce over here. This is how it looks. I realized I hadn't. Oh, these doors are messed up in those two. I've started fixing the center, but is this right? I haven't fixed the fence yet. Okay. So center is 3 doors and 4 due to the earlier mishap. But I realized I don't have any stairway up yet, so I guess I'll add it on this side, because the other side over there is already yeah, screwed. So I guess that's it for today. Maybe we should put a torch on each. No, can't do that. Well, anyway, they can't spawn there because the door is on that block, and it can't spawn here because it's a slab. So that should be cool. Unless I want lighting for the dojo night upstairs. Now it will be lit up down there, but not up there. I'll think of something. So yeah, I will continue finishing the storage units around. Probably have them all the way even on the backside, so the building will be symmetrical on all sides. 3 sides at least, yeah. I think that will look pretty cool. Cool. Oops. Yeah. Some pumpkins, some lanterns there would be perfect. They will also lit up this area in here. Alright. I bid you farewell. And see you in the next episode.